This video is about the update of the self-help community. What you're looking at here is a couple of pigs, a month old, but the good news is this is Susan's profits. Some of her profit she set aside from the business that she's doing, and she bought a couple of pigs. Each pig costs about 3,800 pesos, and Susan has been slowly paying this, and now it's fully paid. It's been a month, and these two pigs will be Susan's another business. These pigs are located near her house down here on the road, and this is like, you know what pigs are like here in the Philippines. It's like your savings account that you just keep on saving and make the pig bigger, but then it's a business in a sense that if the pig gets ill because you didn't take care of it, or just poorly, you lose your capital. But Susan seems to be doing very good. Look at the body of the pig. They're just a month old and they are already big. So this is what I told you about. We have selected the right people to be helped, and this is what Susan done out of her profit. Today is an exciting day because the roll-up of the agribet has been installed. This means that Eileen can now start to operate there. Not necessarily operate, but she can decorate how she wanted it. She wanted the interiors be green like the one in the shop, because that's her favorite color, avocado green, and the tiles has also been done. I'd like to thank again the people that supported me to make this a reality. Slowly and slowly, Sir Jeff W., we are going there. And Sir Ben, thank you so much. Although the agribet is the first one to be finished, as far as I'm concerned, the parlor still has to be done. So I need to show you what has been done here. Aside from the roll-up, which make the items of Eileen there safe, you can see that the tiles has also been done by Jonathan, and the basic prime of white paint, including the ceiling. So we also painted the ceiling white, and then that's the end of the rim of the tiles. It's also been done properly. We'll soon be cementing on the front and slanting like the shop, so it will be, all the water will just go here on the drain. So it is very exciting, and I also got a couple of solar lights to put on the side, so it will be all lit up here on the front. And again, I want to thank Jeff W., Ron C., Mr. Odo, thank you so much, Sir Ben, Ma'am Rose, JD Mead. All your screws has been used here. All the materials that you sent is really useful in this project. So you can see that this is the parlor state as of the moment. I have a quotation for the glass and I find it very expensive. It's about 30 grand for the glass and the door. So I'll just have to look around for other alternatives to make the project cheaper, because like I said, slowly and surely is what I call this project. We'll soon arrive on this one, and when it's all done, I'm sure Sir Ben, JW, Mom Rose, JD, Ron, James L, Odo, you will be proud that you have helped change lives here in the Philippines. And the good thing about this project, the self-help community, if the person that don't wanna continue helping himself can get out and we help another person to fight poverty. So it can never be sold, it can never be transferred. The whole property, the whole project is owned by the Defeating Poverty Self-Help Community. We are now an association of self-help community. We have canceled the charity status, but it's a self-help. In fact, it's now concentrating here and helping Filipinos fight poverty through their own effort, and we are just providing the tools to do so. So you can see, I'm quite proud actually, even though it's been taking so long because of the funds has been limited, but surely we will go there. And I can't wait for the time that the parlor will be done and it's all functioning. But the good thing is, when the agribet is functioning, then we will be receiving rent from Delhi here, the builder that's gonna operate here, Delhi and Eileen, and the rent will go towards the funds for any little help will go a long way. Like I said, I had make sure that every peso that you donated goes towards the project. So I got the pathway to be cemented, but I can do that slowly and surely. Even though if we have to do it by parts, like how many cement that we can buy, we have to order the sand, of course. But slowly and surely I will arrive there. But I have canvassed all this roll up over window, you call it there, or we call it here roll up door, and this is the cheapest I have seen. So thank you so much for the donors, and I hope you continue helping people. And also, as a leader for this self-help community, I want to make sure that everything that we have donated, all the effort that I have exerted, will not go to waste this time. It will be continuously helping Filipino families, help provide for themselves, help fight poverty by exerting their own effort. I am actually teaching them how to be self-reliant and not rely on anyone but rely on themselves by doing business here in the site that I have donated for the charity. We are actually on the main road, which is a good site. Everyone will want to have this, but I would rather help the deserving family like Susan and Jonathan to survive by helping themselves through their own effort. So here, I want to show you as well here in the parlor. Before I forgot, the parlor has just been primed with the first base coat of paint, and I have the ceiling already boarded and beams already squared up. I have the electric already ready, the electrical meter, the main breaker, and the distribution box. So I need to sort that out first. But in the agribet, Eileen was saying that she don't need any electric, but let's wait and see. But it won't take long to connect from her meter on the shop and right down to the agribet because it's just across. But you see that the floor is already sorted. I know it just needs tidying up for the placement of all the furnitures. And here is the big expense of the glass windows and doors, but I will find other quotations, or I know I could do it myself because I have done it in my own house. So it seems like I'm gonna have to do it myself. I know where to buy the alums and the glass directly to the supplier, and I can have it cut and installed by Jonathan like we did on our main house and the guest house. So it's not really a loss, it's just that the funds are just so limited that we have to do it slowly, not like we planned that it will be open October. It's now January 2023, but at least January 2023, we have opened the agribet. So I told Jonathan to not bothered with coating the walls of the agribet anymore because Eileen is planning to repaint that with green, her favorite color, avocado green, and it's better that Jonathan concentrate here on the parlor. And right here in the cafe, Susan is doing very good. The cafe is not so fast as it used to be, but Susan has other business that keep the business alive. She is now selling vegetables and dried fish, and they do it, sell it house to house. So this is what keeps the business alive. Susan is not just relying on the cooked food. Susan is also doing different stuff. Even here, you look at this, she's also doing banana cue for snacks later on that they sell house to house. There. So,
Resiuhan na kog duha 18. So suhang yung 15.
This is size, ano? So that's the dilemma of Susan, but this banana will just be sold out and she will have 200 to 300 pesos profit from it. That's a good profit for the day. Like the other day, she sold about 1,200 pesos worth of dried fish and the vegetables, mixed vegetables, and it feeds the family. That's like you say, 30% profit on her. So Susan was planning to keep this one, the girl, to make a sow, so she can also sell piglets now that it's very expensive because they are now ranging. Hala,
Gawas na sa Nisiya.
alihin na di, uy.
Ang gawas bitaw ni pagka-Domingo, ma'am, na malik na sa sud.
The pig is also trying to get away from the pen, but she said that last Sunday they all went to the road and then go back into their cage. So this is where her house is located, right down the road, and you can see that we have helped her house rebuild from Odette before, so that's why they are able to live there properly now, away from the rain, and also some of the family members are living in the shop, so they are not so well crowded anymore in their house. So here we go. This is Susan's project. This is Susan's profit that you are looking at. So she does take good care of the animals. So when time comes, Susan, if you want to have any piggery business, you can ask Susan to take care of it. She didn't shower them today because it's been raining so hard for the last 5 days here in Cebu. We have a low pressure weather and it is very annoying. I can't even go out filming because it's always raining and the road is really wet. And unfortunately, it's our fiesta here in Cebu City, the Pete Senior Sinulog, and I hope the parade is just going to be concentrated on the South Road properties, and I hope it's not going to be continue to rain like this rather, because it's really annoying for all the devotees. But despite with all the rain, the devotees are still going to be there doing all their prayers and dancing to the Santo Niño as their devotion. I hope that I could able to film it, but I'm also concerned about going on the crowd. It's now concentrated in one place, so it's gonna be so crowded in SRP, the South Road property. So I am now contemplating whether to go or not, because of course we gotta be careful with the COVID as well. So back to our subject. You can see when you are helping the right person to help fight poverty and they work so hard, Susan is still doing her laundry and cleaning houses for the clients she's been loyal to for the years, that she's so hard up, and that's the one that she maintains to wash the clothes and clean their houses. So, and then Jonathan is doing the building work. So both of them are working so hard. Sometimes if Jonathan on Sundays also help with the washing of clothes, because clothes washing here, laundry washing is done manually. So that's Susan's project, Susan's profit.